ladies. I am so excited that you're here. So my name is Ashley, as you guys know, Ashley Smith, and I get the absolute honor of being your coach over the next couple months and for however long that you're in my group. So you might be joining us for your first time today, and this might be one of your second, third, fourth, fifth challenge groups. And either way, I'm so excited that you guys are here and that you are following me into this next month's group. So today I just wanted to take a second to say hi, introduce myself a little bit. So again, my name is Ashley. I have a 18-month-old son and a baby girl on the way, repping my pink today. And I'm happily married and we live in Georgia, and I have been a coach for just over 2 years and a couple months now, and it's the absolute joy of what I do. Before I became a coach, I was a full-time teacher, and I taught Spanish for middle schoolers and just kind of felt a calling to do something else. And so that's why I'm here, and that's why I am now a health and fitness coach, and I absolutely love what I do. I love getting to meet you guys. I love getting to meet new women every single month and help support them on their journey, because for me, that's changed everything for me. I've become so much of a different person and have found so much just community in having a group like this and having supportive people who are also working on themselves and doing positive things and positive transformations in their life. And so that's something that I fell in love with and why I wanted to become a coach. Ideally at the end of the day. So I love what I get to do. I love getting to host these groups for you, and I love getting to share in your transformation and just your victories and be excited with you guys as you go over and go through these groups and see changes in your body and your mind and your spirit and who you are and in how you interact in your relationships with people. And it's just amazing to see you guys find some self-confidence and really practice self-love and enjoy yourselves in a group like this. So I'm gonna move this video down just a tad so I can sit down because my belly is way too big for this. So let's talk some details. So you guys are here this month for this group, and I'm so thrilled for you. I kind of just want to give you some ideas of what this group is gonna work like, what you can expect from me, and what you can expect from, or what I expect from you rather. So every day, every morning, you're gonna have a post from me. It'll be something valuable, some kind of post to maybe get you thinking or give you a tip or a resource, something just to kind of start your day off the right way. And then as we progress throughout the day, you will see in the afternoon is when I will do an afternoon check-in post, and it'll be 3 simple questions for you to answer. And the reason I do that is, 1, to hold you on, to keep you accountable and keep you on track. I know that you're posting your Shakeologies and your workouts every day in your tracker, and I see those as well, but this is a really great concise one post way for me to hear from you every single day. And what I do is at the end of the week, I actually draw a name of everybody who had 7 out of 7. So every day when you check in and answer those 3 questions, if you're drinking your Shakeology and doing your workout and answering my last question about your high and your low for the day, then you get a point for that day. And so at the end of the week, every Sunday, if you were somebody who had a 7 out of 7, you checked in all 7 days, then your name goes into a basket. I draw a name and I send you guys a little gift in the mail. So that's why I have you guys check in after every afternoon. And it's been something that has been really good for the girls in my groups to just have something to keep them on track every single day and every single week, and it really helps to kind of create this habit of you drinking your Shakeology every day, getting up and making your workout a priority, even though it's not always ideal. It's such a powerful way to kind of keep yourself on track, and I love getting to celebrate that and send little gifts and prizes out here and there. Throughout the month, we will have some little pop-up challenges. It could be something like where I have you share something on your social media, or I have you do some kind of fun challenge like a squat challenge or a push-up challenge at work and take a picture of it and share it in our group. Something fun like that. And that's the kind of thing that you'll never know when it's coming. It'll just kind of be a pop-up thing, and anyone who participates will get a little something from me as well. So that's kind of how the posting and how the range of this group will work. Just want to make sure you guys understand what you can expect from me as far as what you're going to see. In the app, so we run our groups now in this challenge tracker app that you're watching this video in. And in there, you're gonna, you can check in every day with your workouts and your Shakeology. I'm gonna ask you to do before and after pictures, and that's not to be, not to be scary, but it's actually helps so much. As you guys are building muscle and going through these programs, yes, you're losing weight by following the meal plan and your workouts, but a lot of times you're also developing muscle and stuff. And so depending upon that and depending upon where you are in your cycle, your time of the month, things like that, hormones can play such a huge part in what number shows up on the scale. And so us as women, we're like, the number's not changing, or the number went up, and that's very, very normal. So I want for you to have this expectation in your head as we start that that's a completely normal thing. And so that's why I have you take before pictures so you can see yourself. Every Saturday we'll check in with stats, and I have you do your measurements, and I have you do pictures again, and you can really see your body changing more so than looking at the scale. The scale is not an accurate way, so I would honestly love for you just to not even look at the scale for the whole month and then be floored at the end of it from day 1 to day 30 of our group and see kind of your change and your difference. So I just want for you to keep that in the back of your head, that the scale is not the determining factor on whether this is successful for you or not. It's just part of it, but taking your before and after pictures is so big, as well as your measurements, because you're gonna see huge changes that way. So just wanna make sure you understand that. Another thing about the app, in the file section, I have put a bunch of files. You'll get a welcome email from me, as well as your welcome email where you set up your tracker app like this. And in the app, in the file section, there's a bunch of different files, meal planning, templates. There's a link to all of my Pinterest boards that I've made that I'm constantly updating with new recipes and things, especially those of you following the Portion Fix meal plan. That's a really great way for you to kind of stay on track and find some yummy new recipes. This kind of this lifestyle change that we're on, it's exactly that. It's not a diet. I don't want you here to starve yourself or to make yourself do something that you don't want to. It's going to take some dedication, and it might be easier for some of you with the nutrition part than others, and some of you might really struggle in that area. I have a really big sweet tooth. It's really hard for me to meal plan when I'm pregnant because things just don't taste good. So you just kind of give yourself grace and and work with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I also want to make sure that you have a wide range of resources so that you can make this really enjoyable for yourself. You can eat healthy and eat really delicious things, but also not feel like you're starving yourself. Healthy eating can be really, really yummy. So there's a bunch of resources in there for you and links. And again, I'll give you the link. We actually have a full Google Drive where I have put all of your resources in there for you. So you can actually save that link and access it at any time from your phone or from your computer. You can print off anything that you want, and it's there for you, so use it. Lastly, this group I'm going to focus on, especially during our prep week, really kind of getting our mindset straight, working on a little bit of personal development, and that's something that's changed my life so much. If you had met me 2 years ago, I had a very different mindset. I spoke to myself in a very different way, often negative, and kind of picking myself apart and playing that comparison game that we can so easily get into as women. And so one thing that I love to incorporate into my groups is that personal development and kind of self-love portion of this group. So even if this is a group that if you've been in a group of mine before, you might kind of see some of the same things, because I really believe it's powerful and important to revisit it every single month, to revisit really getting your mind straight, thinking about why is it that you want to be here? Why is it that you want this lifestyle change? What are some things that you struggle with? What are things that you normally pick apart about yourself? And instead of thinking about that, let's think about the things that we love about ourselves. We are women. A lot of you guys have had children. Your body goes through so many different changes, and that's just part of life, but there's so much beauty in that. And I really want to work on making sure that you guys embrace that and really truly believe that about yourself. Believe that you are strong and beautiful and capable of so much more than a lot of times we give ourselves credit for in our crazy busy days, playing with all the different hats that we wear, mom, teacher, businesswoman, nurse, wife, whoever and whatever it is that you do, it's often hard to kind of have that really good mindset about who you are and really remembering to value yourself. So we're going to work a lot on that in this group as well, and throw in some fun tips and little challenges and things like that here and there. So I hope that you're excited. If you want to follow along and read a personal development book with us, some of the ones that I love that kind of go hand in hand with what we're doing, a really great book if you are not opposed to something more religious, Made to Crave is a wonderful book, and it is about nutrition and kind of our relationship with God and with food and health and just kind of how we view ourselves, and it's more about craving Him than craving all the things that can satisfy us from this world. And so it's a really, really great book if you're a little bit more religious and open to reading something like that. It's a wonderful book. Another one is 50 Ways to Yay. It's all about just like 50 different ways to live positively and just have this like awesome outlook on life and just bring so much positivity and extraordinary things to your life. And so I love that book. Some of you guys who were with me last month and a couple months prior have probably started reading that. And if you haven't finished it, I encourage you to continue reading it. It's really great. There's a couple other good ones. I'm going to give you some ideas of personal development things in our first week, as far as podcasts you can listen to, different things you can listen to, read, or just quickly listen at the beginning of your day, just even 2 or 3 minutes in the morning. Listening to something positive can completely change the course of your day, and I really want for that to become a habit. So you guys, I'm so excited that you're here. Please, please, please know that I am here for you. So if you have questions, reach out to me. You have my contact info, you have my phone number and my email. I am readily accessible to you. So please don't ever feel like you have a silly question or it's going to be stupid or looked down upon. There is no such thing as a silly question. So, tag me in our group, at me, where it goes at Ashley Smith, so I get the notification, because sometimes it can get lost in the mix of everything, or contact me via, phone or email. As well as I want this to be an amazing experience for you. So I can show up as much as possible, show up every single day, but if you don't meet me halfway, then you're not gonna get out of this group what you really, truly, and totally could. So I want for you guys to show up every single day. I've told you what I'm doing to show up and be a part of it. I'm working out and drinking my Shakeology every single day right alongside you and doing my personal development and being an active participant. But I need you guys to show up too and show up for each other. This is a community, and what's been so cool for me over the last 2 years is to see the relationships that are built between myself and the women in the group, and also between the women together in the group that come in not knowing anybody, and getting to see you guys support each other and cheer each other on every single week, especially when you're checking in with vulnerable things about how you feel, or maybe how you view yourself, or your check-in post on Saturdays when we're sharing our before and after pictures. That is all really vulnerable and scary stuff, and this journey is enhanced so much when you guys share in that lifestyle change together and encourage each other and become an actual community where we get to support and uplift each other, as other women and as peers. So I hope you guys are excited, just as excited as I am. I hope that you will check out the group, look through the app. If you have any questions, please message me or email me, and just get excited. I'll leave a couple things for you guys to comment below this video with when you're done in the Challenge Tracker app, and we'll get started tomorrow with Prep Week. So get excited. Even if your stuff is not here yet, totally fine. It's going to be here by the end of this week, and you'll be able to start your program on day 1 of Monday. Not this upcoming Monday, tomorrow, but the next Monday is when we'll start our full program and everything. This whole first week is a time for you to dabble in and out on your Beachbody On Demand programs. If you go to club.teambeachbody.com, or you can download the app on your smart TV or your Roku, Chromecast, Apple TV, all those different resources, and stream your videos there. So I encourage you guys to kind of dabble around and try out some things this week. And then coming Monday of next week is when we will start our first day of our program, first day of our meal plan, first day of our shakes, and be ready to go for a full month of awesome accountability and support. So I hope you guys are excited to get some meal planning tips and personal development tips and just really set your week straight this week. And I'll get back to you soon, and I cannot wait for this group. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Okay, see ya.